Here we are. INnoVation versus Solar. Let's try it a little lower tempo this time. Come now. I don't stand for that nonsense. Alright, so we have our standard ZBT openers here. Quick third CC from INnoVation. I don't know why I'm dropping frames. I apologize. I wish I knew. It's getting heckin' annoying, but that's alright. So we do have a bio transition coming up here from INnoVation. He does have the Hellions out on the map. I don't believe he built an armory with this, but he does have a Cloak Banshee. Hello, that lonely prince. How you doing? We're watching some professional StarCraft. They're so good. They're just so good. Solar getting a Baling Nest early here, as well as Carapace, so he's aware that it's a bio transition. You would never get Carapace if you thought it was a mech transition. Solar is Bay, right? Solar's wonderful. We have a lair coming out here from Solar. The Lings actually scout the Cloak Banshee on the way as well. Is INnoVation going to chase down these Lings? He should. Supply depot is unfortunately not down. There are Marines on top of the supply depot as well. He won't be able to close it. The Lings getting in around here does get a very nice concave here on these Marines. It will pick up all three of them, but the Hellions will, actually only two of them. The Hellions will clean that up. So far, neither player doing crazy amounts of economic damage or anything like that. And this Banshee has found no utility yet. INnoVation with a pretty scary Hellion count here, though. It's going to try to come into the third base here. There are a couple of Banelings here. There's no Baneling speed. If INnoVation micros this perfectly, he'll be just fine. With the Reaper still here, that grenade actually has a lot of utility as well. Looks like INnoVation gonna kite around here now. With the scan, does pick up a tumor. Did not want to go up the ramp there. INnoVation skirting along here. And we do have a Spire on the way here now from Solar. Now this Banshee, it has picked off one drone, but has the potential to pick off a lot more. Even with Spores, this Banshee still has a lot of utility. And Solar's gonna get +1 Carapace here, but the second Evo Chamber is much later along. So his overall upgrade's gonna be behind here. He does have 75 drones, but this is a pretty scary push that's coming out here from INnoVation on both sides. Solar gonna morph some Banelings in here, though. Baneling speed is not quite done yet. The Banshee, oh no! INnoVation accidentally attacked us with this Banshee. It goes straight into the Spore. Never mind, it has no utility whatsoever. It's just dead. Meanwhile, a bio push coming down here to the fourth base, which is not done here. Solar cannot afford to lose this base. He's already droned up to 75. He does have enough Lings here to push this back here. The tank in a very nice siege tier position here for INnoVation. Gonna join up with the Hellions behind this. The armory is about to be done, and with that, he will build +2 and get these Hellbats here. I like this Viking landing. That's just kind of annoying. And Solar's gonna do a massive counterattack here. INnoVation does have +2. Oh, looks like the Lings are gonna swing back around. He's gonna get a nice sandwich here on this army. He needs to save this fourth base no matter what. Here come the Banelings. The Marines are pulling back here. Nice pickups here from Solar. The Lings at the back. I don't think that INnoVation's aware that they're there. But the other thing is that there's Hellbats all around this tank. The Lings are getting surrounded here, or the Hellbats are getting surrounded by the Lings here, and Solar completely crushes this attack. One nice tank shot off on the Banelings there. But Solar does push this attack back. And with the 13 muta transition here, has some potential to do some very nice economic damage here on the other side of the map for INnoVation, who is building turrets now. But that's those 13 mutas. 13 mutas can do a lot. Or I can use them to help with this push. Either way, Solar does need to still hold on to this fourth base like it's like for dear life. INnoVation with the scan does confirm the mutas. Thors are on the way here now for INnoVation, and it looks like he is going to be able to get a nice couple sieges off here on this tank. Those mutas are going to try to focus out the tanks. The Lings and Banes getting a wrap around as best as they can. There's not that many Banelings in this army here. If INnoVation kites back perfectly, he might be able to take this, but keep in mind, the mutas can kill the medevacs, and there's not really a way for INnoVation to pick up this bio. He can't even split it. He's going to try to focus down as many of the mutas as he can, but the mutas getting on top of these medevacs, and this is a lot still here from Solar. Can he actually kill all these Banelings? The answer is yes. The Banelings are on the retreat, and INnoVation does push that back. However, like, Solar took a very nice engagement there, don't get me wrong, but his +2 is significantly further behind. The infestation pick going down now for Solar, which is great. He needs to go to Hive immediately. And with the Overlord speed on the way here, it'll be nice. INnoVation going into Thor Widowmine as well here. So this is going to be really difficult for Solar to deal with just this pure mute count. He's getting Overlord speed both for scouting purposes and to make sure that he has an Overseer with his mutas so that he can pick off Widowmines. A free tank is a free tank, but that's enough bio there to save that. So I'm liking INnoVation's position here better. I think that with the 4th base secured here now, INnoVation can just completely power up, and his macro is pretty unstoppable once he gets to 75 SCVs. But Solar's definitely still in this. +3 already starting here for INnoVation. The Hive for Solar here not quite finished yet. And this is good. This is very important. Like, this upgrade lead matters a lot. The Muta's coming into the main here. It is going to pick off these SCVs and actually just going to start to kill these barracks here and actually pick off an add-on or two. The Thor coming back here will shy this away, but 2 add-ons is still 2 add-ons, and that's really nice here for Solar. However, this bio push coming out here from INnoVation looks really scary. Both players maxed out here, though, with INnoVation definitely with a better army. Solar's going up to 90 drones here. Here comes the push. This is a lot of Widowmines and bio and Thor in this army, and this looks really hard for Solar to deal with. He's going to pull his army back now. There's a lot of Banelings here that don't actually kill too much of the bio here. Solar looks like he's going to evacuate the space. He knows he can't hold it. Here comes the counterattack here from Solar. The Muta's getting on top of the Marines at the top right here. Maybe even be able to focus down the missile turret as well, killing some of these medevacs. Here come the Banelings spilling in towards the natural. Supply depot wall is down. Somehow Solar didn't lose the base. Solar looks like he's running away with this game. He's going to focus down this missile turret. The Banelings don't actually find these SCVs. They were pulled here in time by INnoVation, but they do find the SCVs and the natural. More SCVs going down here. INnoVation's army horribly out of position here and loses 15 SCVs here as Solar continues to pick off tech labs here with the mutas. The Thor is nowhere close to being in position, and Solar starts his own +3, his own adrenal glands, his own ultras cavity. He's going to be in a really excellent tech spot here. He's taking the rich gas base in the center right as well, and these mutas are still consistently doing damage here now. Some nice splash damage going off on these SCVs. 20 SCVs have gone down, and Solar is in a phenomenal position this game. So many Banelings out here as well. Oh my god! The Widowmines were never cleared here from Solar. He just ran right over both of them, and it doesn't look like he's going to be able to kill them here. I don't think he has an overseer with the second half of his army there. More supply depots going down here. INnoVation back up to max here, and will have his +3 kicking in here pretty soon, so his army will be monstrous here in just a second. Solar not quite rallying that link directly on the center of the CC. It will be able to land. A couple of Banelings trading out here. Solar cannot afford to lose the space. He will absolutely confirm this time around. He will take the center right expansion as well. INnoVation taking a lot of damage here on his 5th freshest base here. And the center right base here from Solar is available to transfer his drones. Circling around here, the +3 is done here for INnoVation, but Solar has a pretty monstrous army and a lot of Banelings to boot. With a 90 drone economy, this is going to be really hard for him to hold. Solar's going to try to fan out his units and take a really nice engagement here against this bio. There's a lot of Banelings in this army. There's not too many Widowmines. They're pretty closely burned here to the Thors. But Solar has to be careful. He cannot afford to take this engagement poorly. If he does, he'll be dead. That's a lot of Marauders. That's a lot of Thors. That's a lot of bio. And this is a lot of Banelings. Some of the Widowmines actually die here. Solar taking a nice engagement here so far to start. 50 wings are in production. So this army here from Solar may not be able to do it. Solar's going to take his mutas and try to go for the main for a desperate counterattack here. Picking off some of the add-ons here for these barracks once again. Getting some nice counter damage in here now. Solar pushing out with these Banelings. The Thors are still holding strong. There's still 4 Widowmines on the left side here. Solar is just hemorrhaging Banelings against these Thors here. And I don't know if he's going to be able to clear out this bio. Looks like he's going to try to push out here one more time. The splits from INnoVation are pretty excellent here. The Banelings do crash into a lot of this bio. INnoVation plummets in supply. The mutas come back to clean up what's left, and I think that Solar is going to take this game. There's 4 Ultralisks on the way here. He cleans up all the Widowmines, and I think that Solar's got this. It's 81 drones to 64 SCVs. Solar's creep spread's been battered back here time and time again, but I think that INnoVation just does not have enough and cannot remax fast enough. His 5th base is barely mining. It looks like Solar's gonna bring the mutas over here. I don't think he has a turn over there. I think the mutas alone will be able to kill the planetary at the 5th base. Here they come. There's only 6 mules here. There is nothing left to defend this. He cannot possibly save this base. He's going to try to rally some units there immediately. Solar pushing out with the rest of his ground force here towards the 3rd of INnoVation. Can he kill this planetary here? It's so close to dying. There's only one SCV repairing it. Can he do it? No, he cannot. INnoVation with a crazy save. But meanwhile, the ground force of Solar is here, and it does mean business. There's 4 Widow Mines in this army. They don't have drilling claws. He's not going to burrow them in time. 1 Widow Mine shot gets off on some of these ultras, but there is no way in hell he is going to save this 5th base. It goes down, and with that 5th base going down, so too do the hopes of INnoVation coming back in this game. He is down 30 supply. Solar still maxed out with some bank to boot. Remaxing immediately with Lings. He has reclaimed his 4th base here and the center left. And INnoVation is just getting battered, man. He cannot possibly afford these losses. He needs to find a way to keep a 5th base here. With no sensor towers, no drilling claws, that's going to be really, really unlikely. And with this many Ultralisks out on the field, I just don't know that INnoVation even has the Marauder count to deal with it. He's trying to take it to Liberators, which is a beautiful tech transition here, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. Solar blocking the center right base here with Creep. An excellent move here from Solar. I'd love to see Solar go for +2 flyer attacks. Behind all this, looks like Solar setting up for the flank. Here comes the wraparound. The Baneling spilling in from 2 sides here. The Widow Mine's actually getting some really excellent connections here. Oh my god! How on earth did INnoVation live through that? I am flabbergasted. I cannot believe that INnoVation took that cost efficient of a trade. There's still more Banelings behind us though. Can Solar get on top of this mile, or will INnoVation push this out? He's taking the 5th base. He floated his main orbital to get over to here, and Solar is suddenly even in supply with INnoVation. INnoVation with the Thor getting lost here now. He doesn't have that many Marauders in this army, and there's still a lot of Banelings here to boot. I don't know who's actually going to win this. This is so incredibly close. INnoVation is ahead by 30 in army supply, which is really huge. Keep in mind, a lot of the army supply here from Solar is Queens and Mutalisks as well. Not the most cost-efficient units in this trade here. Solar desperately trying to make every single unit he can. Going in for the flank once again. The Banelings are ready. There's still Widow Mines here. The Liberator trying to get on top of these Ultralists. The Widow Mines don't connect on the Banelings, and it looks like the Banelings will connect on all of this bio. A lot of this army supply here for INnoVation is in medevacs, which are forced to retreat, and this 5th base is completely defenseless. The Liberator trying to siege up here, but the Muta's picking off. I think that Solar is going to take this game. The Queen's being pushed out here, but there's still some Marauders in this army. INnoVation might be able to do it. The Mutants come in here and get on top of these SCVs. What a crazy close encounter. It looks like the Ultras are going to get on top of these Marauders, but can the splits here from INnoVation do it? I don't think they can. GG, Solar takes it. Oh my goodness. What an action-packed 2 minutes of StarCraft right there. I thought INnoVation actually had a chance with those Widow Mine shots. That was insane. Holy God. Well done. Moving right along here. Wow. I definitely need some water after that game. Oh my goodness. That was so crazy. Solar just held that very well. His creep spread was kind of lackluster, but like his engagements were on point. Absolutely incredible play there from both sides. This is live? No, this was played probably about 12 hours ago. Something like that. 14 hours ago. I'm casting it now and I'm watching it for the first time. But this is still really excellent StarCraft. So INnoVation coming in here now with the Hellions. There is enough Queens here. There are enough Queens here from Solar. No, you get Hinkle. That's totally fine. It's not clear whether it's live. All right, so we have a pretty fast lair coming up here from Solar, getting a Baneling Nest as well. As long as he can prevent these Hellions from doing damage, he's in a really nice spot. Solar with this Overlord here, trying to save it as best he can, but the Banshee will reveal it, and it looks like that will get picked off here. Now, last game, INnoVation did not really use his Banshee to as much utility as he should have. Solar getting some spores now to get prepared for that. And I think that if I think if he gets a little bit more counter damage done with his Banshee, he'll be in a nice position here. Armory coming down here from INnoVation. Okay, so it's going to be a Cloak Banshee Hellbat push here with a third base transition behind it, as well as a bio transition behind it. So this is going to be a nice push here from INnoVation. There is a Baneling Nest already done here from Solar. That's the thing that's kind of worrisome here for INnoVation. The armory is about to be done. The Ling actually gets in and scouts the armory. This is devastating. He knows that there's a Hellbat push coming out here now. Now he just builds Banelings. And here comes the Hellbats from INnoVation. There's Queens here. There's 2 Cloak Banshees as well. There is detection on these Banshees, but I think that he could just... Oh, God. I don't know. I think Solar's going to hold this. Some nice splits here on the Hellbats here from INnoVation. Solar's pretty much down to just the Queens. There's more Hellions along the way. Oh my God, did INnoVation crack him? There's still 5 Queens here though. I think that Solar's gonna hold this. He certainly is. Very well done. Gorgeous Ling Scout there to confirm the armory. And it looks like that Solar's definitely ahead right now. Keep in mind though, both the Cloak Banshees made it out. So he can still use those later in the game and just pick off drones. And 2 Cloak Banshees, 2 Banshees can one-shot a drone. So that's a really nice piece of micro utility for INnoVation to have. And can, oh wait, he only has 1 Banshee? Oh crap, he lost a Banshee. Okay, the 1 Banshee still potentially is utility. So now each player just droning up. Get as much as they can. Looks like Solar gonna change it up here in this game. He's gonna go for Hydras this time. And his +1 pretty nicely on the way. Like Solar is definitely in an excellent position right now. Interestingly enough, taking the gas at the 4th base instead of the gas in his main, but that's all right. All right, so Solar getting up to that 80 drone count. You gonna comment only the Zerg's games? No, I'm actually gonna do the next 2 sets of matches after this. This is INnoVation versus Solar. We just did Dark versus Trap, so that's the ZVP. This is INnoVation versus Solar, ZVT. Next up is Beyond versus SOS, which is a PvT. And I don't play Protoss or Terran, but that just seems like an extraordinary series to watch. So I'm gonna commentate that. And then after that is I don't remember who it is. I believe it's a Zerg. I think it's a Zerg. Oh, it's DRG versus Dream. Yeah. So I'll commentate the PvT that's happening after this as well. All right, so we do have the Widow Mines coming up here for INnoVation. That's way too much coming out from Solar here. Let's see what these Banelings can get done there. Oh my God, a beautiful shot from Widow Mine right there. Picks up a lot of the Banelings there from Solar. And INnoVation not forgetting Drilling Claws this time. Absolutely going to make sure that he has that very pivotal upgrade. Setting up a Widow Mine drop here. This is actually going to be really nice here. Oh, and I love that Widow Mine plays in here too. Oh my goodness. Zerg is best. They're all good. I think Zerg's the best because that's the one that I can play the easiest, but I don't think Zerg's necessarily the best. So we do have that Widow Mine drop coming up the right side here. You don't know how I'm holding this. I appreciate it, but we'll see what happens. All right, so there's actually a nice amount of anti-air here from Solar getting ready for this Widow Mine drop. INnoVation not paying attention here. He's gonna lose this medevac indisputably. He burrows 2 of the Widow Mines and does get the shots off on the Overseers, so he can't detect the Widow Mine. Oh my God. That's actually a big deal. Like, he doesn't have a Spore here. Oh my God, I don't think Solar realizes that he just lost his Overseer there. I don't think he realizes that that Widow Mine is still active and still in his mineral lines and can still kill his units. Looks like Solar is going to push out here with a pretty insane amount of Lingmane Hydra, though. This 3rd base is completely naked here. The Banelings are going to try to crash into this bio off creep, but the kiting here from INnoVation is absolutely magnificent. The Ling's getting on top of the SCVs at the 3rd base, though, and Solar is forced to pull back. There is still, I believe, the Widow Mine in the main, right? I don't know. +2 on the way from both sides here. 18 SCVs went down in that attack. INnoVation losing a lot of economy here. Trying desperately to repair here. You made the same commentary that Tastosis did about that Widow Mine. Yeah, well, that just means I'm a good commentator. So There is a hive on the way here now for Solar, which is great. +2 is going to finish up here for INnoVation pretty soon. Here comes a drop here in the 4th base. Now, this is a really excellent position here for INnoVation on this map, because you could just pick up and go straight into the main, and it's really difficult for the Zerg to deal with, and that's exactly what we're going to see right here, right now. He's going to pick up and drop in the main. The Lings are here and in position. The Bailey's being rotated back up the other side, but meanwhile, there is another drop on the center left of the map. INnoVation going to try to get these medevacs out of here. Inexplicably will. I can't believe he saved both those medevacs. That was insane. Meanwhile, the creep spray coming out of here. This is a lot here from Solar, though. He is going to pick up these medevacs and pull away once again. And Solar just deflecting this this bio pressure each time. Gonna push back up here towards the right, picks up. And interestingly enough, Solar gonna go for the Lurker Den this game. Changing it up here once again. With the Hydra Tech feeling like he can go for Lurkers now instead of just trying to rely on Ultralisks. But the +3 is on the way here now for INnoVation. Hive's almost done here for Solar. And the biggest thing here now is that Solar's at 5 bases to 4, and Solar's taking the center right base. Pretty soon, like as soon as Solar gets that base, he will have claimed his entire half of the map. INnoVation needs to take a 5th. I don't even think INnoVation has built a 5th CC, which is really problematic for him. He needs to build a 5th CC, and he needs to. I would take the bottom right. If I had to pick between the center left and the bottom right, I'd take the bottom right, absolutely. Here comes the push from INnoVation. This is a lot of siege tanks in this army. I don't think that Solar's aware. The siege tanks start shelling everything. Oh my god. The army supply of Solar completely evaporates with that amount of siege tanks. Solar desperately trying to get some Vipers out of here, but oh my god. This siege tank spread from INnoVation is absolutely monstrous. Solar evacuates the base immediately. The rocks here are dead, which means the siege tanks have completely free reign here. And it looks like Solar is going to try to get on top of this, but that is so many freaking siege tanks. Oh my goodness, he needs the Vipers here. That's so many tanks. Oh my god. INnoVation taking a 5th base right now. Solar is down 20 supply. He does not have the upgrade advantage, and he is desperately building as many banelings as he can here. Now, I don't know how he kills the siege tank army. Even with Vipers, I don't know how he kills the siege tank army. I think he's just dead. I actually think he's just dead. INnoVation is leapfrogging these tanks forward perfectly. The spread here is absolutely out of control. Solar's gonna try to attack into this now. The blinding clouds do go down, but there are so many tanks in this army. The bio here will get eliminated from these banelings, but the tanks are still continuing to do massive amounts of damage to all of this Ling Bane. And at the end, INnoVation is still ahead, 20 supplies. Solar busted through so much gas trying to kill this army, and he does not have this base. INnoVation's got a similar amount of workers. He's ahead in upgrades. He still has 5 siege tanks. Like, that was I think any other Zerg in the world would have probably just died right there. Like, I'm amazed that Solar's still in this game, but let's be clear, Solar's still behind. Wow. And the tanks here from INnoVation still putting up a huge fight here. And he's just got them spread so well. INnoVation's up 30 supply. It looks like Solar is going to attack into the Lurkers here. I think INnoVation's probably just checking the Liberators behind this. Yeah, you guys, does anyone know when the tournament will continue today? In about 6 hours, I believe. We can find that out. Oh my god, the siege tank spread here from INnoVation is just monstrous. He's gonna start sieging them up here, and this, and with the scan here, he can actually even hit the Lurkers here. Oh my god. Oh my god, INnoVation's micro is so incredible. Oh, this spread is just gorgeous. There's Vipers in this army, but he can't engage into this. He's nothing. He needs Broodlords or he needs more Vipers, but he cannot engage into this with what he has. INnoVation's tank spread just phenomenal. He also has a drop on the center right that will probably get cleaned up here. Actually, I mean, 3 Marauders is 3 Marauders. That can live for quite a while, especially with these medevacs. Oh my god. But the real question is, how long does Solar's base in the top left have before INnoVation completely takes it here? INnoVation's floating quite a bit of money here and is maxed out. He's splitting even more bio down here towards the center right. Solar's in a little bit of trouble here. He does not know which base to defend here, and oh my god, his units are just getting absolutely wrecked by the siege tanks here. Oh my goodness, Solar losing so many units here. His Hydra's just, he will clear up this push, but he will lose the center right base. And I just don't know how much longer he can stay in this game. I mean, INnoVation's just so far ahead. He's so far ahead. He's taking the 5th base on the center left. He's still building tanks and Marauders. The Lurkers are just, there's no way they're going to be able to deal with this. He doesn't have +3. I don't even know if he has Adrenal Glands. He does pick up all these tanks here. I will say, like, don't get me wrong. I think Solar's behind here, but Solar is holding on like a frickin' champion here. Any other Zerg would be dead by now. Like, I'm telling you, this is extraordinary play from both sides. But INnoVation maxed out once again. We'll push in on this center right base. And INnoVation has the potential, oh god, actually losing a lot of his bio there in that drop. INnoVation does have the potential to take the bottom right base here for his 6th base. Solar losing another very important expansion here on the center right. These 2 siege tanks still going strong. And a bio drop here at the top left as well. Will he be able to kill this base? I don't think he will. He'll be able to grab some of the drones here. And oh my goodness. Such incredible play here from both sides. He does lose a medevacs. And these lurkers are still not quite able to reach these 2 bio units. Oh my god, and INnoVation's checking into Ghost behind this. You're so good at this. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the commentary. So yeah, I don't think that Solar can really come back here. INnoVation's too far ahead. He's gonna struggle through to the very end, but I think INnoVation's just got this. Unless Solar takes like the best frickin' engagement of all time right here. Looks like INnoVation's gonna siege these tanks on the high ground here. Get another sensor tower going as well. That is a lot of lurkers here from Solar, to be fair. They don't have +3 range, but they still pack a hell of a punch. Looks like the siege tank's gonna pick off those lings there. Mr. Eye there from Solar. And I think that, oh my god. Oh no, the hold position! Solar with the hold position micro absolutely decimates the bio of INnoVation with the beautiful push coming through here. Oh my god, did Solar just turn this around? That was absolute bonkers. I can't believe it. The lurkers burrow. They get a lot of the ghosts here. I think Solar just won this game. A beautiful parasitic bomb of these medevacs as well. Oh my god, I think Solar just did it. I think Solar just did it. Oh my god. I can't believe it. A game that I thought Solar had indisputably lost is now turned on its head, and I think Solar's gonna get this. I can't believe it. What a PogChamp move. Now, he hasn't won yet, but oh my god, look at the supply. What on earth? I can't believe it. And none of these bases have turrets at them. I mean, he can just burrow lurkers at the planetaries and kill them. I can't believe that Solar won this game. Or is going to win this game. I'm pretty sure, right? What do I know? I thought that INnoVation had this in the bag, but here comes the push here from Solar. He's gonna abduct, he's trying to abduct the siege tanks. He accidentally misclicked there. That's a lot of splash damage going down to the army of Solar here. But I don't think it actually matters. I think Solar just has too much, and he will kill this last tank on the high ground. The production is naked here, and Solar's Hydras should be able to kill all of this. I can't believe the comeback I've seen. GG. Oh my god. Wow. Good god. That was incredible. Holy hell. Wow. Absolutely wow. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find out when the second round matches are happening. They are happening in 5 hours. They are happening in 5 hours. So, if you've got a If I just stream for the whole rest of the day, then I'll cast those as well. But I really appreciate that you guys are enjoying the commentary. I've been enjoying it myself. And I was right. I was like, you know, the only way that Solar wins this is if he takes a really phenomenal engagement. And then he took one really phenomenal engagement. Can you just not sleep ever again and toggle between playing and commentating? Yeah, sure thing, buddy. I'll get right frickin' on that. I cannot believe that Solar won that game. Watching this, my mind F's me so much. Like, just how is that even humanly? I don't know. I thought Solar was completely dead to rights with INnoVation's tank push. I don't know how he won that game. Guys, I've played 13,000 games of StarCraft. I've hit NA/GM a couple of times, and I'm telling you, I don't know how Solar won that game. That was just incredible. That was beautiful play. And it's not even like he did a really nice comeback against, like, I don't know, Bunny, or like against, I don't know, Hero Marine. Like, he came back against INnoVation, who is, for quite a long period of StarCraft 2, been considered the best StarCraft 2 player ever. Like, you know, it's crazy that he was able to do that. I was blown away. So we have similar openings once again. INnoVation going for a bio push or a bio transition after double click Banshee Hellions. Interestingly enough, INnoVation hasn't really been keeping the creep spread back here. As I say that, he's going to pick off that tumor. But Solar going to go for mutas once again. You should begin to comment more games. I'm sure you have a future with that. I appreciate that. That's why I'm doing it now, because it is quite fun, and I've been enjoying it. Hopefully I can start getting the commentary that I've done so far as highlights and put them on YouTube. But the only problem though is that I feel like I can only commentate on Zerg matchups. I feel like half the matchups I can't commentate on because I just don't understand them enough. But I'll get there. All right, so we have the double Banshees here from INnoVation. They don't have Cloak anymore. And it looks like he might lose one of them. This Queen trying desperately to focus down the one that's at the top. And oh my god, the transfuse from Solar so completely clutch. And INnoVation cloaks that Banshee with basically no energy. And will probably lose that one too. Just such incredible play from both sides here. Solar gonna cancel his 5th base here. And we'll lose a couple drones to that Banshee. INnoVation's actually ahead in workers against Solar. I don't know how that's possible. Yeah, how does INnoVation have 73 SCVs right now? Absolute mad lad. All right. I'm actually very worried for Solar right here because his upgrades are exceedingly far behind. Exceedingly far behind. As I say that, though, there's a lot of mutas here. There's a lot of lings here as well. INnoVation doesn't have that much army supply. If Solar knew what we knew right now, he would just push in right there and win the game. I think he's playing it cautious, but I think if he had just attacked right there, I think he actually could have just won. Straight up. Oh, the Widow Mines getting phenomenal damage on the mutas of Solar. Oh god, that hurts so much. That hurts my heckin' Zerg heart. But wow, INnoVation with 4 bases already and 80 workers and much better upgrades. It's looking in a very nice spot. I love this Widow Mine burrowed here. That's just beautiful. My heckin' Zerg heart. Yeah, you know it, buddy. It hurts my heckin' Zerg heart. I've had that happen to me way too many times. Widow Mine pizza. Exactly. Alrighty, so we have INnoVation pushing forward here. He's got quite a few Widow Mines in this army. Oh my god, he dodged. Wait, did Solar see the mine drop? I don't think Solar saw the mine drop. I think he actually just circled around the mutas there. He's going to do a mine drop here in the 3rd base of Solar here. How about soaking up all the baneling hits? Oh my god. INnoVation's medevac in the bottom left there has the potential to do some massive economic damage here. I don't know if Solar's paying attention or not. INnoVation's biome won't be able to do too much. INnoVation pushing in here with the medevac. Solar is not reacting at all. He finally pulls the drones right here, right now. And it looks like the Widow Mines will burrow here. Oh, he's going to go into the natural as well. A nice Widow Mine shot. Oh god. Picks off there from Solar. Unfortunate bit of miss micro there from INnoVation. Looks like he's coming forward now. Scanning, clearing a lot of this creep. There's quite a few banelings left in this army, but there are 2 Widow Mines here as well. Some beautiful shots here from INnoVation. Gonna kill a lot of this so far. Oh my god, he didn't get the Widow Mine. Rip. Rip! But again, like the +3 of INnoVation is starting as the +2 melee of Solar is starting. So I don't know. These are some beautiful macro games we've gotten here so far. I'm really loving the quality of the games that we're coming out here today. All right, so the Widowmines here. Gonna get on top of a lot of these Lings here, but I'm amazed that Solar didn't just clear up those medevacs. No, I think if we're gonna talk about a Terran that has really excellent micro, we gotta talk about Beyond. And I don't think there's any contest there that Beyond has the best micro in the world. And yes, I said that deliberately. Not the best micro as a Terran player. I think Beyond has the best micro in the world. All right, so the Bailing's going to push forward through here. The splits here from INnoVation are absolutely magnificent here. And he will kill almost all of this here. INnoVation with a 30 supply lead. He will push down onto this base as well. What up, Skynet? Good to see you, buddy. And it looks like INnoVation will kill this base here as well. His +3 is well on the way. Solar has not even started +3 Carapace. He can't afford it. He is nowhere close to max and only has 300 gas here. And Ultra Caver going down. He's going to try to advance up the tech tree as best he can, but he just doesn't have the bases to mine from. He's got 86 drones and not enough to do it with. And the Widowmine will connect on these mutas as well. It looks like Solar will be able to clean up this push here with the mutas, trading relatively cost inefficiently, but INnoVation with another drop here up in the top center. Solar taking damage to too many places at once, says GG. And INnoVation with the reverse sweep potential. It's going to take game 3. And we're going to skip the early game, because of course we are. You groovy yet? Of course I'm groovy. I'm always groovy. Look, I'm nodding my head. Because it's groovy. Alrighty. So. Some nice work with the Hellions here. Of course it is. Clearing quite a bit of this creep. And I'm really curious about this. I like this here from Solar. It's something that I never do in my games. He gets Carapace really early and then he transitions into melee. I need a permit for that? Are you kidding me? I'm Jesus. I don't need a permit for that. Nonsense. Aliens coming by here. Still not able to clear the creep. And the double cloak Banshees here once again. INnoVation doing the same opener every single game. But hey, if you're comfortable with it, you do it. All right, coming in here now. There's 2 queens and a spore here. That should be enough to shy away these banshees here. Looks like he's gonna go to the natural. There's 4 queens down there. That's even worse. Some nice shots off here on the queen here. Solar with just beautiful banshee defense this whole day. Goodness gracious. You're hot too. You're hot. Wait, you're hot too. You're hot too. That's what I meant to say. All right, Banshees looks like they are going to be able to kill this 4th base here. That's a very nice pickup here from INnoVation. And gets the drone. Very nice. And it looks like INnoVation with the Hellions. Got to circle around here. Once again, his upgrades significantly further ahead of Solar. That's one of the things I notice about INnoVation's play that I don't think enough people talk about is just how extraordinarily good INnoVation is at getting his upgrades on time. Even in TVT, oh my god. Oh, that was a beautiful surround from Solar. There goes all the Hellions. Actually missed one, lol. That is really, really incredible here. How do you know what Tastosis said? Like, do you just remember it from watching it last nights, or? Okay. I'll have to do some cross analysis in my own time. Okay, so we have the drop coming in from INnoVation now. And we see the Lingbane Hydra coming up here for Solar. And it looks like that's a nice Baneling hit there from Solar, and he's triggering both the Widowmines as well. That was a beautiful defense from Solar. Nicely done. And with pneumatized Carapace coming in here now, it's going to be a lot easier for for Solar to clear up those Widowmines in the future. Now, I will say that despite the fact that INnoVation lost all of his Hellions, the creep spread in front of Solar's 3rd base is actually very lackluster. And that's actually a really huge problem, because a drop that's at the top left part of the map that's on that higher platform will be really deadly if Solar does not get the creep out there. INnoVation doing a really excellent job of just coming out here with just a couple Marines and clearing as much creep as he can. What I should do one of these days, not today, I should try to commentate this game as Tastosis and then watch the VODs later. Oh, that was a horrible trade there from INnoVation. Just nowhere, his Metamax nowhere in position and just lost a bunch of buyout for nothing. But again, what I was saying is that if I should do this commentary as Tastosis one of these days and then just compare the VODs and see how close I get. What would be really hilarious is if I did the same joke. Refund the points or not. Up to Keo. Up to Keo. All right. Oh, decent Widowmine shot there, but Solar pushing back through quite nicely. Still respreading the creep, but again, no creep spread on the top left, which is really, really bad. He needs creep up there. Super bad. And will these Hydras actually be able to kill this? Doesn't look like it. Here comes another Widowmine drop from INnoVation. No Widowmine drop from INnoVation today has actually been able to get the purchase that it needs, but this one certainly will. Oh my god, 12 drones going down. Well worth it. Very nicely done from INnoVation there. And he will push forward here with this amount of bio here. 190 supply to 176. He's going to scan clear all this creep. Has a ton of Widowmines as well. There's no way in hell that Solar's going to save this base. These Widowmines, actually, the Baileys are connecting very well on these Widowmines. Never mind, Solar does save this base because he is Solar and you and I are not. I don't know how the hell that happened, but that base should have died. Absolutely. The Doom drop in the main with the Banshees as well. I mean, the Banshees, they can help support this. That's nice. Looks like the army from Solar is going to re-rotate around here. If he can get the pool, that'd be really nice. It looks like he will get the pool and then pick up out of here with all of these units, which is really, really excellent here for Solar. Nice pickup there. Another bio push coming out here to this base of Solar. And it looks like he will be able to drop the bio directly on top of the Hydras in the middle of the line. I think INnoVation's going to take this game already. 10, 15, 18, 19 drones going down as well as the base. Solar falling apart here. Absolutely, undeniably. The spawning pool is not done. All he can build are Hydras, which are not going to help him kill this army. I think INnoVation's going to take game 4. Oh my goodness. INnoVation with some beautiful tactical maneuvering here. Picks off every single Baneling with perfect micro. And I think that he's going to take this game. Unbelievable play here from INnoVation here in the last 2 minutes. And just completely decimates Solar. GG. Wow. Oh my goodness. Can INnoVation do the reverse sweep? We're going to find out right now. I'm sorry, is he gonna kill another Ling there? Okay, cool. And we'll skip past a little bit more. Same opening from INnoVation, same opening from Soul. They've literally done the same opening every single game, which is fine. You don't have to change. I think this, so the play so far has been absolutely extraordinary from both players. And I honestly don't mind whichever one advances. I really don't. I think that they're both phenomenal players. And even though most of the time you're biased against the person that's playing your own matchup, and I do love Solar, I would not mind at all if INnoVation advanced, because I think INnoVation's just a phenomenal fucking player. That being said, I think this map favors INnoVation highly. There's a lot of abusable siege positions here for INnoVation. There's a lot of high ground abuse from bio drops for INnoVation. So, isn't it better having different strategies even on their own level of game? Well, yes. They are both versatile players. They can both open with so many things. But in general, opening with what you are absolutely the most comfortable with is usually still better than just picking a versatile strategy. I think that I probably, like, if considering it's a best of 5 series, I think that it's fine. I think I would probably change up my strategy a little bit. And like Solar has been. He's been sometimes going Hydras, sometimes going Mutas. But for INnoVation, for someone who's as good as INnoVation, he knows that this build just Tekken works. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the last 2 games, he's won with it. So I don't really mind it here from him at all. These Banshees actually getting a pretty good amount of damage here. I'm amazed he didn't pick off the Queen there. He really should have. Oh my god, there's no Overseer here. And he's actually going to get a lot of damage here on these Queens, including the one that's in the main that's at like no HP. I can't believe that he's not picking off that Queen. Oh my god. He's going to pick off quite a few drones here. These Banshees worth their weight in gold. If only this was on Pillars of Gold. The other thing I will say, Archangelist, is that on this map is very good for the openers that they've already been doing all game. Like, it wouldn't make sense for Solar to try to do a 12 pull on this map, for example, because it's so freaking huge. It's so freaking huge, and INnoVation would hold it really easily. So, on this map, the opener that they've been doing the whole game is really reasonable for both players. And it's 4 HP. Please kill that. It has 4 HP. It has 4 HP. It has 4 HP. Please kill those rocks. Please kill the rocks. It has 4 HP. You still haven't killed the rocks. Just kill the rocks. Kill the rock. Oh my god, the Hellions coming in here now, picking off quite a few of these creep timbers. He still hasn't killed the rocks. I don't know why this is irking me so. Okay, the Cloak Banshee's not gonna be able to get too much damage done here. There are 2 queens here, but the Hellion's getting shirked away here as well. Wow, there's a lot of micro going on all at once. And INnoVation will just barely get the Banshee out of there. And he still hasn't killed the rocks. Just, okay, thank God. This is gonna bug me so much. All right, so INnoVation gonna take this rich gas base. Not usually the base that you take here for your 4th base as Terran, but he is gonna mine out the mineral patches there. And I guess that's reasonable. It's a very interesting supply depot wall here from INnoVation. But Solar has no idea this army's out here. And INnoVation's up by a lot of supply. He's up by 25 army supply here, with an upgrade advantage as well. Oh my god, bailing speed is nowhere close to being done. Oh no! Oh god, I think INnoVation might take the reverse sweep right here. Here come the mutas. There's 2 tanks on this high ground. There's no bailing speed. INnoVation probably will kill this base. He absolutely kills the base, and Solar down to 3 bases against a potentially 4 base INnoVation is already looking really bad here. Solar needs to do like some type of desperate counterattack. He has no idea INnoVation's taking the base. He can just fly the mutas over there. Oh my god, the 1 Banshee from earlier. He'll be able to pick off this base and all of this mining. Oh my god. Wait, can he actually out DPS the hatch? Yes, he can. It's very slow, but he can. Okay, he's gonna send the mutas over here to clean this up. Oh my goodness. So now bailing speed's done. So this is slightly better for Solar here. But INnoVation's maxed out at 9 minutes with almost +2 with Thor, Widowmine, Marine. And it looks like he will take this engagement here. Oh my god, Solar actually losing a lot of health here on these mutas to this missile turret. Still not killing this refinery. Good god. Unfortunate there from INnoVation, or from Solar. Tastos has talked about the strategy. They could be behind the rocks, you pretend that they're up in health, and then you do an attack through it with the oh, I see. That's interesting. I don't know if they were being facetious about that. Let thy get hyped. And God saw that it was good. Okay, so INnoVation's gonna pull back here. I think that's actually kind of unnecessary. I would love to see a Doom drop into the natural. Solar are gonna come back with a huge amount of units here at this wall. The siege tanks from INnoVation are actually very out of position here to defend that natural wall. So I actually would have loved it if Solar had attacked there. I'm also really surprised that INnoVation didn't win this game by just killing that base. I thought he could have pushed in. Maybe he thought that Solar's bailing speed was going to get done pretty soon. Oh my god, this is so much creep he's clearing here. Oh my god. And so many active tumors to boot. Jesus. Oh, this is awful for Solar. He has secured the bottom right base. Or the bottom center base, excuse me. Looks like the bailings are going to come through here, crashing into a lot of these Hellbats. INnoVation not going to pick up his bio. He doesn't care. He's not about that life. And once again, the +3 here from INnoVation already very far along. There's only 3 Marines here to defend these NG bays, these very exposed NG bays. The units from INnoVation are coming back here. There's no way in hell he's going to be able to save at least one of these NG bays. But INnoVation is pushing on the other side of the map here. There's a lot of bailings and a lot of lings in this army here as well. The Hellbats here are nice, but not against this many bailings. The bailings come crashing down. He's going to back up to the siege tanks here, and it looks like +3 weapons was denied here. Oh my god. Did he really lose all those meters? Oh, oof. That's a big rip right there. INnoVation needs to start getting +3 weapons immediately here, but it looks like he is going to be able to siege the Evo chambers of Solar, which is equally detrimental here. Looks like the tanks are going to get surrounded here and cleaned up pretty easily here, but the bio and the natural can still do a lot of damage here. Can still do a ton of damage here. And there's not that many mutas left. He can't even necessarily pick that up. Oh my god, INnoVation attacking on the left side as well with siege tanks and bio. INnoVation is up 30 supply right now, and Solar just lost one of his healthiest mining bases and his most recent expansion. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is looking like lights out for Solar here. I think we might be seeing a reverse sweep from INnoVation. At most, for quite a long time, the best player in the world. The sensor tower is going to go down here, but like, he's kind of just delaying the inevitable here, right? But then again, hey, I thought that INnoVation was absolutely going to take game 2, no question. And then Solar somehow came back. So I don't know. This could happen. It's looking doubtful here for Solar, though. Beautiful Widowmine shots of the Banelings here, though. And INnoVation is up 2 bases against a 3-base Solar, desperately trying to take a 4th here, and Solar is plummeting in supply. He has no money in the bank. He has almost half the army supply. INnoVation's +3 armor is about to finish here. The Thors are relentlessly killing these mutants. The Banelings actually connect with a lot of the bio in the back, but that's it, GG! INnoVation completes the reverse sweep and beats Solar 3-2. Oh my goodness, there is a reason that this guy is one of the best StarCraft 2 players of all time. And it's because of crap like that. Wow. Unbelievable. Phenomenal series from both sides.